All right, so we're here in the gablocal.tv studios, and we've got a good friend of mine. It's always wonderful to be able to talk to one of our local businesses right next to where we are here. After all that construction, she's still here, she's still kicking, she's still got feisty with that energy. We got Joe Flowers from Flowers Metaphysical Treasures. How you doing, Joe?
Terrific, Chris, terrific.
Hey, thanks for joining us again in the studio.
Well, thank you for asking. You know, I'm always available anytime I can spread the word about downtown and anything going on, as well as my store. I'm here.
Now, there's a milestone coming up here.
Yes.
10 years.
10 years
in
in June.
You opened in downtown.
Yes, we opened downtown across the street. Where Classic Bean is on that side, and then the building burned down, but we were already gone. We went to the other side of the street on the west side in, what was it, 2010, I do believe, 2011, so.
You've been down there for quite some time.
Yes.
And so we've gone through all the construction downtown.
Oh,
so
yes.
we survived.
Yes,
I
we
think
did.
We should have bought a cake for that, right?
Oh my, we should have got something, fireworks or something.
Well, you had them across the street, but it's not what we were talking about.
No,
not at all.
not that.
No,
but we were really lucky. Out of the 2 years, we didn't have to close one day. We stayed open.
I think that's amazing when you talk about the construction that's happening.
We stayed open, and in that 2-year period, we only had 3 slow weeks, and that was right towards the end. So we were very fortunate. And then the workers that laid the concrete, they were so nice and respectful of the business that they put a plank for my clients to walk on to come into the store. And it was real neat. I wish I was able to take a picture, but one of the gentlemen held this other lady's hand and helped her come into the store, and I thought that was really nice. You know, they really worked with the businesses downtown. And we don't have a tree anymore, thank goodness.
Yeah.
People actually see us now.
That is one thing I've heard. You know, we've got a lot of those parks coming in, and there's a lot of things happening down here. But at the same time, people say, "Oh, I miss those trees," and I was like,
"No,
I don't. Not in the middle of a retail area that blocks the sign, so you can't see it." You know, we were talking about a little before about how, you know, been down here, you know, when Field of Greens was celebrating our 10th anniversary. I remember that. And, you know, that same year, I just remember somebody came in and said, well, how long have you guys been here? And it's like, well, we're celebrating 10 years. And now it's, you know, 14.
14, isn't that something?
But yeah, I remember there was like, there was, you know, this, like, well, I've worked here for 25 years and I didn't even know. It's like, that's because there was a big tree probably blocking everything.
Yeah, probably.
And you were driving 40 miles an hour in a 20-gallon Kansas, so.
Yes, exactly.
People can pay more attention now, right?
Oh, yes, and it's just so nice. To me, it's a cleaner view of the downtown stores and downtown area. Without the trees, it just looks cleaner and more open.
And those pocket parks are going to be the
aren't they nice?
Yeah.
You got a front row seat over here.
And we found out Kansas is going to be performing to celebrate the opening of Kansas
July
Avenue.
2nd.
Isn't that exciting?
They perform at 9, and they're going to have food trucks, and I don't know what else during the day. I can't wait. That's going to be nice.
Some really big things happening.
And then when they have the Saturday small businesses, we stay open for another hour. And that's the second Saturday of the month. So we're starting that in April. So we're going to be open an extra hour. So usually our hours on Saturday is from 10 o'clock until 3, but we're going to stay open until 4.
Now we can just, you know, gab about what's going on in the neighborhood all day long, but I want to talk a little bit about your store too. For those of you who haven't seen you on our show before, you've got a great little store down there, Flowers Metaphysical Treasures. Tell us the background.
Well, the background is called 3 Flowers, and it's not family named. It's for the Holy Trinity, the Ohm sign, which is 3, and the business lucky number is 3. And then here our address is 733. So it just everything just fit in. So that's why it's called 3 Flowers.
Awesome.
So we respect everything. And I always tell people we have something for everybody there. And once a month we build up our inventory. We even have paintings and prints and art from local artists there.
And you're a psychic. And
yes.
So you've been reading cards for a long time for people,
actually,
right?
I'll be celebrating my 50th anniversary in November.
Wow, and at 29 years old, you're able to celebrate that. That's a milestone right there.
Oh, God bless you. But I'm proud to reach this age.
Yeah.
I tell you. I had some good times in my 30s and 40s. So now that I'll be 70 in November, and I've done it, I started when I was 20.
Wow.
And I still love helping people. It's just, I love the feedback. When I get feedback from people, I just kind of go, oh, okay. You know, but I don't remember, you know, people say, do you remember everybody? I went, oh, no. I said, I'm already a little crazy. I'd be crazier if I remembered everything. So once they leave my table, then I forget it. I let it go.
Well, it's pretty cool stuff that you guys get the store
Oh,
going on. And
thank
10
you.
years ago, you decided to open. What was the catalyst that, you know, we have a real quick minute
Well,
here.
I was asked to be a partner with this other lady, and we didn't have it was just a handshake contract, and I trusted her. And 3 weeks later, she left, so I stayed with it.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, okay. And my husband, I called him for lunch, and he says, you know, because my spirit guide is St. Jude, and he said, you know, St. Jude never put you where you're not supposed to be. So I was really thinking, he goes, well, just sell everything, you know, close out. No, he went on the other side. So I went, okay.
Yeah.
You know, if he could see the long range picture, okay.
Very
So
cool
I'm glad I
stuff.
stayed, and I have a terrific manager. His name is William, and he's what I call my stone and crystal guy. He knows everything about stones and crystals, and he's just a really good guy.
Got
And
some
he's
really
been
cool
with me
stuff.
for 7 years.
There you go. So things
Yeah.
are working well for you.
Yes, they
Three
are.
Flowers Metaphysical Treasures here in downtown Topeka.
Yes.
Check out the store. Joe, thank you so much for joining
Oh,
us.
thank you.
It's always great to check in with you and see how
Yes,
things are going.
well, I've
And,
always enjoyed and seeing you and Frank, and thank you for this opportunity, because it really means a lot to the small businesses, you know, because our budgets are not grandiose where we could really afford advertising and marketing, and you know, it all depends on word of mouth, small marketing, people like you that gives us a chance to come on the TV and tell them about our stores.
That's right.
It keeps our doors open.